extra point up and through. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Throwing is Rodgers. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. To throw, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, he'll force the incompletion.
Yeah, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there, getting him the first.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
This is Jones. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
On 2nd and 12, Rodgers. That's caught by Geronimo Allison. Not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards. And he went in route there from the slot for the completion.
Love how he runs his routes because it's all setting up your defender. Give him a little something one way, take it the other way. Head and shoulder fake. Sometimes you make one step to the outside, then break it inside. Really well run route.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
From the 44, Rodgers. And that'll be protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Here's Rodgers to throw. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
When I played in the yard as a kid, I used to imitate the spectacular catches that I would see on TV. I don't think I ever imitated one quite that well.
Come on, give yourself some credit.
No, I know better. What we just saw there, that was pretty special.
Throwing now is Rodgers. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers got a man. That's Allison. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 16 yards, a first down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
26.
Let's go.
59 mark. Check. 59. Hey, let's get this.
Rodgers now on first down. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Now Rodgers dancing to his left. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Clinton Dix, of course, a former Green Bay Packer, there on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers got his man complete over the middle. That's Adams. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. On 2nd down, it's Cohen, and he'll be taken down at the 18. Josh Jones in on the stop.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop.
Greystone, travel. Alert, alert! Alert, alert!
Out of the gun, Trubisky. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Preston Smith comes in for the sack.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball in this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
51 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. Rodgers will bring the Pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 44. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. The left side completion to Jones. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Come on now, let's go.
Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Number 50. Hey, you watch over here.
To throw again. Rodgers. And Jones has it over the middle. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now Rodgers, and that is incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
So on now for the Packers at their all-time leading scorer, Mason Crosby. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. This is Gabriel out on the left side. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. And he's got Miller. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
And a key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down. Spectacular catch turns into a first down.
First down saves them from a 3-and-out.
Some people call it a shuffle pass. Some people call it a shovel pass. All you're trying to do is open up the middle of the field, flip the ball forward. In this case, they didn't gain any yardage.
So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Trey Burton, the one he was looking for. And it's 2nd down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Final play of the half. It's Trubisky. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, so it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the Pack up 1st and 10 at their own 18. The second half starts with a carry by Jones. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Jones. It'll be a gain of 9, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And a big loss here as he's taken down. That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
That would be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the third quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. Here comes Cohen. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Bears take over. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Here's Trubisky. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jackson. There he goes, right side. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown. Ah, yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
Ah, you're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception.
For different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a
too many syllables.
Yeah. You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll start with a give to Cohen. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Again, it's Cohen. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Allen Robinson, kiss him goodbye. Touchdown, Chicago. Allen Robinson, 62 yards. And the Bears have cut it to within a score. The point after is good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This fielded at the 2. On 1st down, Rodgers. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Some runs are blocked so well. Leveraged by the offensive line to create space up front. Really well done.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. So the delay of game penalty backs him up. It's now 2nd and 7.
Hey, Haywood. Plant.
Hey, keep it up. Keep it up.
Extra gas 300.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Eddie Goldman with a sack.
Like how they've started the 3rd quarter here. They force a punt on the 1st drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their 2nd win coming out of the locker room. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long.
Over here.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Packers. Geronimo Allison, 70 yards. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. And that time, he came out of the slot for that big play downfield for the score.
I think what we just saw there, partner, is what we call scheming a guy open. Put him in the slot, know that he has tremendous speed. What you're doing with your other receivers is likely running shorter routes to draw the attention closer to the line of scrimmage, to give him a chance to get downfield and turn it into a one-on-one route. Often against the safety, you like your odds when he's running against the safety. His speed usually wins, and it did on that play.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 22. They begin the drive on the ground with Cohen. And nothing but daylight ahead. 30, 10, and he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen, 78 yards. And the Bears draw a bit closer. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
They'll try and run it here. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a two-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10.
Box it, box it, box it, box it.
Mike, 58, right there.
Hey, flex.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Khalil Mack picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you. You change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 15.
58 Mike, 58 Mike. Crunch time, defense.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Buying time to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, it's not going to be a 1st down, but that's a nice job of picking up yardage on 3rd and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you, and in this case, it wasn't enough to pick up the 1st down.
Rodgers now to throw. And that is incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the 1st. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position.
You ain't going nowhere.
1st down, a run with Cohen. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Kevin King coming up from the secondary to make the play.
2nd and 10 at the Packers' 42-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
You better be afraid of me. Check.
He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 16 yards, a 1st down. On 1st down, Cohen. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point fourth-quarter lead.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Here we go, here we go.
Alert.
They try again with Cohen, and he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
They'll try to run for it with Cohen. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
All runs on this drive so far. It's first and 10.
You can't block me.
The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Bears with a football here as we welcome you back. Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down. Out of the gun, running with Cohen. And this winds up a disaster. Nowhere near the marker. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop.
Inside. X3.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. Second and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. In his own end zone, it's Rodgers. Throw right side, complete to Williams. It's a gain of 9 yards, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
The Packers on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 6.
Easy. 630.
58's the mic. Here we go. 58, boys. 58. 58's Mike.
Inside.
Get your game up. Hatchet.
Rodgers to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Here's J.K. Scott now. And you wonder, could they possibly think about taking a safety here? The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. It's Cohen. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Now Trubisky to Cohen out of the backfield. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
At the 21-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. He'll look to throw. And an alley to run. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. On first down, it's Cohen. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left.
2nd and 5 at the 6-yard line.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Right. He's tight right here. Tight on the right. Tight on the right. 4 down. Hey, 2.
They'll look to throw. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Help it all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Well, no doubt an electrifying finish to have it down inside the 10-yard line. That final shot, though, they couldn't get it in the end zone.